Hello students and good morning. I am Pallav Kaur. In this video, we'll discuss the introduction on chapter 2 linear equation in one variable. Now why this chapter is called as linear equations in one variable we'll understand after some time. So let's first understand what is algebraic expression. Now, in the earlier classes, you have come across several algebraic expression and equations, isn't it? So, I have written some of the algebraic expression. That is 5x plus 3, 2xy plus 5 and 6x. These are all the examples of algebraic expressions. Now, let's see what is an equation. Now, equation use the equality sign, which is missing in expression. Fine. So when we use equality sign with the expression, we get a equation. So I've given one particular example, that is 2x plus 5. This was an expression, and when we use equality sign with the expression and the other side we have just written a number, so this whole thing is termed as an equation. Now let us understand what is the meaning of this linear word. So what is linear expression? Before that, you have to understand what is the variable. Now let's see, in algebraic expression, in the first example, 5x plus 3. So what is the variable I've used? The variable is x out here. In the next case, I've used variable as x and y. And in the third case, I've used variable as what? Yes, absolutely, x. Now, why I'm using the word variable? Because this variable can have any number. Fine. Okay, that is x, y, z, these are all variables which represents any number. So that is the reason they are called as variable. Now, linear expression is what? The expression in which the highest power of the variable is 1. So let's see, I've given one example. What is the example? 2x plus 1. What is the variable I've used in this expression? It is x. And what is the highest power that it is carrying? Can you see any power? No. That means it is carrying 1. So this variable is carrying highest power as 1, and so it is defined as a linear expression. Another example, 3y plus 17. What is the variable I have used? Y. Now y is carrying what is the highest power of this y? Again 1. So this is also defined as a linear expression. Now let's check out with the next line. These are the expressions which I have given are not considered as linear expression. Why? Let's explore this first example. Now the expression is what? X square plus 1. What is the variable I have used? X. What is the highest power? 2, which is more than 1. And that is the reason why this is not considered as linear expression. What is the next example? Z cube plus z square plus 1. So what is the variable I've used in this particular expression? Z. Now what is the highest power of the z? 3, which is again more than 1. So obviously this will be also not considered as linear expression. The third example, y square plus 5. So what is the variable in this case? Y. And what is the power? Highest power is 2, which is again more than 1. So in every case, the highest power is more than 1. So that is the reason this all examples will not considered as linear expression. Now I've given an example. You see, 2x minus 3 is equals to 7. Now this whole thing will be considered as equation, as because equality sign we have used out here. And what is the variable I've used? X. And why it is called linear? As because the variable is carrying the power, the highest power as 1. So this entire thing is called linear equation. Linear. Why linear? Because x is carrying highest power as 1. Equation is y, as because it is carrying equal to sign. And why it is one variable? Because we have only used one variable in the equation. So the chapter meaning, so this entire thing will be considered as linear equation in one variable. Now 2x minus 3 is left hand side and number 7 will be considered as right hand side. So in equation we have LHS as well as RHS. Okay students, Now let's see the last topic of today, that is in an equation, that is this one. The values of the expression on the LHS and the RHS are equal. That is, LHS should be equal to RHS. But this happens to be true only for certain value. It is not that we can put any value on x and will satisfy this number 7. So you have to see that what is a certain value of x which we'll put here so that we'll get 7. So there is only one certain value. That is the reason it is written this happens to be true only for certain values of the variables. These values are called solution. Now when we'll put one particular certain value in the place of x, and after that when we'll solve it, and if we get 7, then that particular x is called solution of that equation. So let's see the example. Now what is, I've written the same example out here. So 2x minus 3 is equals to 7. So x is equals to 5 is the solution of the equation. How? So when we put 5 in the place of x, so it will look like this. See, 2x minus 3, LHS I have written because 2x minus 3 is at the left hand side. So 2x minus 3. So in the place of x, we are putting 5. 2 into 5 is 10. 10 minus 3 is 7. So it is satisfying the equation. So 5 is the solution of the equation. Thank you for watching the video. In my next class, we'll speak more about linear equation in one variable. Thank you.